Welcome to Daily Buzz News. This video exposes how the routine arrest of Katiso Molefe, linked to the murder of Vaal engineer and Transnet whistleblower Armand Swart, escalated into a tense confrontation. The Political Killings Task Team, led by Captain Maxwell Wanda, teamed up with Gauteng's organized crime unit to execute the raid, only to face resistance from Hawks officers under Brigadier Lesiba Mokoena, following orders from Lieutenant General Godfrey Lebeya. The incident raises serious questions about coordination and accountability within South Africa's law enforcement agencies.
Odegaard's bombshell at the Madlanga Commission, Katiso Molefe and Senzo Mchunu are close friends. This is how Hawks tried blocking General Mokoena's team from arresting him.
Maybe let me pause on that one and come back into what had happened prior to us receiving the results from the task team, ballistic test result. On the 6th of December 2024, the task team visited the premises of the two of the high-profile syndicate, of which one, Mr. Katiso Molefe, was arrested for the murder of Mr. Swart of Gauteng. During that arrest, an unusual activities were observed whilst the team were busy with the operation. These activities included a dispatching of members of the South African Police Service under the command of a senior manager at the head office to go and interrupt the operation that was unfolding. Fortunately, when they arrived there, the members realized that it is indeed a police operation, so they allowed the members to carry out their operation without disturbance. On the 30th December 2024, the ballistic expert issued a ballistic report which linked these firearms not only with the murder of Mr. Swart, but these firearms were linked with a number of high-profile cases. And these cases include very high-profile South African artists.
I would like to clarify it in this fashion. On the 6th of December 2024, we were at Deep End Berg there in Pretoria for our annual award ceremony of the DPCI. That is when I received a call from somebody else that at some stage we might mention the name, but at this stage I will not mention the name. This individual said that there are people at a house of somebody else who is his friend, and these people claim that they are members of the Hawks and they have been sent by me to go to that particular address. So that surprised me. Then I had to check with the Divisional Commissioner for National Priority Offences in the DPCI, because if there is a team that have got to go and do operation, he will know. And he didn't know about that operation. Then because it is in Sandton, in Gauteng, I checked with the provincial head of the DPCI in Gauteng, or do you know about these people who claim to be coming from the Hawks who are supposed to be conducting an operation in Sandton? He did not know. And the explanation of the nature of the vehicles that were said to be at the scene created suspicion. You will appreciate that there have been several people who have been pretending to be members of the Hawks, which we have arrested some of them, including police officials from crime intelligence who were pretending to be members of the Hawks. You shall also recall that somebody has recently been arrested who pretended to be me. And several individuals have been circulating telephone numbers, approaching people using my photos, pretending to be me. So that's why I had to direct the operatives to say that send the members from the TOMS Tactical Operation Management section of the Hawks to visit that address and see who are the people who are saying that they have been sent by me when I have sent nobody to go and conduct an operation in Sandton. Indeed, on the arrival of the members, they confirmed that, in fact, these people who are there at the particular address are members of the South African Police Service. And that obviously sorted this concern that we had that individual might be pretending to be members of the Hawks when they are not. So that
just
is
for clarity
how
there,
I sent dispatch the members.
As a general, there are people here who claim they are Hawks officials and they were sent here by you. Then he said, wait, today? I said, yes, today. Then he said, look, allow me to verify this. Then I don't know who he called. But after having spoken to someone or some people, he called back and said, please send me the address of the place. I did. I directed him. Then he said, okay, this needs to be verified because I didn't send anybody.
X says Lebeya dispatched a team to Molefe's home to confirm whether the arresting officers were from the Hawks, as they claim to be.
The first unit arrived, they verified them, they left. I saw two or three cars arriving, speaking to their commander, speaking to the policemen at the entrance. They were allowed access to the yard and the house.
Pointing at Richard Shibiri, head of Gauteng's organized crime unit. These actions suggest a concerted effort to protect powerful figures, eroding trust in the system.
You speak about what happened after your call with Brigadier Mokoena and the members of the Hawks left. Can you tell us what happened when you went back into the scene?
After that interaction, Commissioner, with the members of the Hawks, and then I walked back towards the house. Before I enter the back entrance, Mr. Lehasha Moloi was just seated there, but guarded by combat members. And he asked me an excuse, of which I attended to him. That's where he started to interacting with me. He has the service of the water and the service of the cigarette. I then called the eldest son of Mr. Katiso Molefe to come and assist, of which he organized water and the cigarette, and it was served by Mr. It was served by the eldest son of Mr. Molefe. And then when he was done, before I left him, he asked me a question that, Captain, what is going to happen now? Because the arrested person is the friend of the honorable or of the Minister of Police. And then I asked him, who's that? He said, because he's a friend of the minister. I said, who's that minister? He said, the Minister of Police. I said, Honorable Senzo Mchunu, and then he said, yes.
Something that I'm still quite baffled about, that I'm associated with drug cartels. Now, I'm saying in this room, there's no drug cartel that I'm linked to. There's none. And I've never acted in support, directly or indirectly, of it.
Were you told that it needed to be attended to urgently, or did you just take it upon yourself?
What I can recall is that the matter needed urgent response. Yes, Commissioner.
Was this something that was told to you by Brigadier Mokoena, or did you just assume that it was urgent?
Because Brigadier Mokoena he called me very often to hear how far I am and how far I am, so I could see the urgency of the matter, and that's why I added the other members. Yes, Commissioner.
And what is the
purpose?
What is the nearest police station to the Sandhurst?
I would think Sandton Police Station, Commissioner.
Did it not occur to you to call that police station for officers there to go verify?
It did not occur to me at the time, Commissioner, because it was stated that members are alleging that they are from DPCI, so I would think a DPCI member would go and confirm the legitimacy.
Had you been told that? Okay. So it was said they were saying they are DPCI.
That's why I was on the way to confirm that. I wasn't sure.
So you as a DPCI wanted to go check if they were indeed DPCI.
That is correct, Commissioner.
Are you suggesting that SUBS members would not have been able to do that?
I do not, Commissioner, but if I had to send someone else on my behalf, I would still have to go and verify for myself, because as I was the first person called, I would have to give back the proper feedback to my commander.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner.
And how often from the time that he first called you, did he call you between the time that he first called you and you added him to the group? So it's a space of about half an hour.
I would say that more or less would phone me and get an update every 10 minutes, if I could say more or less.
And when he was calling for these updates every 10 minutes, what was he asking you specifically, if you can recall?
How far am I? How far out am I from the address, the given address? Yes, Commissioner.
Okay. Then at paragraph 9 of your statement on page 3, you deal with how you added Chief George to the group. Can you tell us?
Yes, that's correct. During one of the phone calls with Brigadier, he mentioned that why don't I hereby Chief George if they don't have anybody closer to the address that was given.
And can you tell us why Chief George would be an appropriate person to make that request to?
A lot of our operations, Chief George and his members would be in our operations with us, and he's a trusted member to the TOMS, him and his members.
Can I ask a question? Is he a member of the Hawks?
No, he's a member of the Gauteng Traffic Air Wing.
Yes, which leads to my real point. If you could get assistance from the Gauteng Traffic Department, why could you not get similar assistance from Rosebank Police Station, which is less than 5 kilometers away, and the Sandton Police Station, which is less than 5 kilometers away? Because this was not an operation. Your instruction was to go to Sandhurst to verify whether there was a legitimate police operation there. So why could you not get the police to? Because you are an hour away in Pretoria North. Your other team members are in Krugersdorp, Mkhale City. Friday afternoon, 4 p.m., peak traffic to get to Sandhurst. You have Rosebank there, you have Sandton there. Why did you not ask them to do the same thing you are asking Chief George to do?
I understand your question, Commissioner. It's like I stated that we have a close relationship with Chief George and a trusted relationship with him and his members. And at that stage, I did not have Sandton Police Station's phone number on hand as we were trying to get through the traffic. And it was just much quicker to phone Chief George and to ask if he's got any members around the area that could check for us and wait for us to arrive. To contain the scene, yes.
You say it's quicker to get the details of a black Audi and who owns it than to get the phone numbers of the Sandton Police Station?
No, it's not. It's just that it was mentioned, and that was just a option, Commissioner.
Because I don't understand if people are an hour away.
I understand.
The police station less than 5 kilometers from where you're supposed to go, and the purpose of you going there is simply to verify whether it's the Hawks who are there. Why can't the police do it? That's the part I don't understand.
No, I understand the question. Yeah, just like all I can say is that because we trust, there's the trust built between Chief George and his members and our team, Commissioner, that's what I can say. It would come down to the urgency that Brigadier Mokoena would phone me very often to find out how far I was. And once again, like to say, I said the urgency, and for me to be able to get there myself to give proper feedback from a DPCI member to my commander.
And this would have been somebody from a private security company in that group?
That is correct, Commissioner.
Who would presumably have been operating in the area near the house?
That is correct, Commissioner.
Okay.
It must have been people you trusted because you sought them out for assistance.
Yes, Commissioner.
Now you get the assistance you require. You get told that this is a legitimate police operation.
That is correct.
Do you not pause at that point and reflect?
I forwarded to the WhatsApp group in question, but like I say, to give proper feedback to my commander, I need still to arrive and confirm for myself who am I speaking to, a contact number or so forth, to give proper feedback, Commissioner.
But why do you still need a chopper airborne once you've been told by the security people you trust that the scene you are going to is a legitimate police operation?
I think the feedback came from both simultaneously or within a few minutes from each other, Commissioner.
Because it's only 2 minutes after Chief George told you that chopper airborne. I'm looking at paragraph 11 and 12 of your statement. At 1642, Chief George says to you, chopper airborne. And then at 1644, you get told that this is a legitimate police operation. So why do you not say to Chief George, you can back off now, I've been told that this is a legitimate police operation? Why do you still allow him to go to Sandhurst?
That would be Chief George's own decision, I think, also just to confirm and should we arrive the backup we need at the moment.
He was called by you. How can it be his own decision? He's there to assist you.
No, I understand the question. No, I didn't think to tell Chief George to stand down at that time because they were already airborne. And for them, it's just a minute or two to fly and the backup would be there, Commissioner.
It looks like it's Chief George who's telling you this on page 9 of the annexures. Chief George says legal subs operation, counterintelligence task team appointed by General Kumalo, Lieutenant General Kumalo in charge. It's Chief George who's saying this.
That is correct, Commissioner.
And he's a police officer, so you're not talking to some security guard or security company that you don't know.
No, the message had come from Chief George, you're correct, Commissioner.
Yes. So at that point, why do you not say to him, there's no need for you to go there. You have confirmed that this is a legitimate police operation. You've identified the commander of the operation. Why is there still a need to go to the Sandhurst property?
Like I state again, for myself to get the name of the commander in charge and forward that information to my commander again, Commissioner.
The objective is different now. You are now going to simply get the name.
Yes.
Why do you not tell the other teams to back off? I've been told that this is a legitimate police operation. I will now go simply to get the details of the person in charge of the scene.
You are correct, Commissioner, yes. Like I was only 7 or 8 minutes at that time, I think, away from the scene, so I still proceeded anyway to turn around and go all the way back to Pretoria. Let me just stand off and I can get the correct information. Because Chief George, if he was in the helicopter, I don't know how would he have got the information of somebody on the ground. And yeah, I could give proper feedback to my commander.
Thanks for watching.